morning, guys. Good morning. My name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new. If you like my videos, please press that like button. Please do subscribe. It's Thursday morning, Thursday. I'm here at my flat in Rochester. Alexa, good morning.
Good morning. On this day in 1985, the Golden Girls debuted on US television. These supposed pensioners weren't even that old. The youngest was only 51 when the show started.
Alexa, what's the time, please?
The time is 9:12 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
It's Thursday the 14th of September.
Alexa, what's the weather like?
Right now in Rochester, it's 15 degrees Celsius with mostly sunny skies. Today's forecast is partly sunny weather, with a high of 23 degrees and a low of 11 degrees. Also, there's a flood alert in effect.
Alexa, can you tell me a joke?
What's a pirate's favorite kind of seafood? Pieces of skate.
Right, Alexa, celebrity birthdays. Alexa, whose birthday is it today?
Today's famous birthdays include 46th and current Governor of Florida Ron DeSantis, American actor, director, screenwriter, playwright, producer, author, and songwriter Tyler Perry, British politician Grant Shapps, American rapper, record executive, entrepreneur and investor from New York Nas, and South Korean singer and actress Nana.
Right, guys, let's have the happy birthday song to whoever whose birthday it is today. Alexa, can you sing happy birthday?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
It's always someone's birthday, isn't it? Right, guys, so on to today. I've had a nice peaceful sleep, even though I got to bed a bit later because I was watching a horror film last night and it was a bit too gory, so I switched it off. So let's hit. My mum has called me today at 8:01. My mum Jennifer has called me this morning, and I was still lying down because I went to bed late after watching a horror film, so I got up late. So I didn't hear the phone go off anyway. I got up about 8:45, and there's an activity outside. There's just I think some slight works going on upstairs. I haven't got a clue, but I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm quite happy. I'm sure my mum had something to drink last night. It's 2023. I know it's 2023. She just said it was 2021. It's 2023. She knows it's 2023, but maybe she's had a little bit too much to drink, maybe. I'm drinking coffee. It wakes you up. So my mum's okay. Right guys, so on with my day. I live by myself with my dog. I take my dog for a walk and yeah, everything's dandy. I'm going to have to put sunglasses on to go out on the balcony to water my plants because the sun is bright, very bright this morning. Let's go. See what it's like outside. That's really bright. Look at that sunshine. So what I do is just water my plants in the morning. Give them a water. As you can see, there's no wind because the windmill isn't going round, is it? So just some flowers. That brilliant sunshine. Yeah, so I've put my sunglasses to go on outside there. It's really hot and the sun is like really bright. So yeah, my mum thinks it's 2021, or maybe she doesn't. Who knows? Maybe she's being clever. Right, guys. So last night I watched a horror film and I went to bed. I got up this morning, made coffee. My cat Nikki, the tortoiseshell that went missing for 3 weeks, is making very good progress. She's having a few accidents though. She's obviously got used to going to toilet outside, so I'm having to clear up a few accidents. And that's can't be helped. So I've just keep putting a litter tray near where she is. She's got used to being outside, you see. So I've got to start all that again. Just making sure she goes to the toilet in a litter tray because she's not a kitten, is she? She's a great big cat. But she is elderly as well, so I'm keeping an eye on her. She's putting on weight and she's getting back to her normal self. She still needs to be fed. I have a Tesco home delivery coming today with some cat food, so I'm sure my cat will benefit from that. Alexa, LBC Radio.
LBC London from Global Player.
Big SIM for just £16 a month with Clubcard prices, saving you £36. This is Supermarket Mobile. To switch, pop in store or search Tesco Mobile. Every little helps.
2nd of October was £17.50, saving £1.50 a month. Clubcard, 24-month contract and unlock 4G mobile phone required. Subject to status and availability. Charges and terms at tescomobile.com/terms.
Kayak is the travel site that finds you cheap deals on flights. But what if there was a place you could find cheap hand-picked deals to destinations like the wondrous coast of Sardinia or the idyllic seaside town of Split? Just imagine. Wait, what's that? That's on Kayak too? It's called Late Summer Deals? Kayak's cheapest hand-picked deals to some of the best hidden gem destinations? Oh, right, so there is a place. Our cheapest deals for late summer travel. Search Kayak and go see for yourself.
Deep breath and relax.
Forget work-life balance. What about your news-life balance? When the news becomes the noise, try The Week magazine for a calmer insight on what matters. Concisely edited from over 200 trusted global news sources, it's all you need to know about everything that matters.
Like most things, LBC Radio has a lot of adverts, so we just put it down on quiet for a moment and put it back on. I'm just like pottering around my flat. Doing what I normally do each day, which is get ready to take Max out a bit later on. Yeah, I went up to the co-op last night. In the dark. Very unusual for me. Because I'd seen that Charlie and his girlfriend outside the co-op, and the dog was howling, and I thought I'd go into the co-op just to get some lunch for today, and bits and pieces just to keep me going, because I always run out of coffee. I'm a coffee drinker.
Who really needed the security of their friends and hopefully their teachers with whom they form good professional relationships, and just the whole school body, because many kids, I was really lucky, I grew up in a very loving household. Hopefully we provided the same for the boys, I hope so. I really have failed if I didn't manage that, haven't I? But for many kids that's all they had. Neil's in South Hams. Neil, your wife's in education. Good morning.
She is, yes, good morning. So first of all, regarding your thing about COVID and lockdowns, teachers are 33% more likely to get COVID because they're in classrooms with no PPE, but that's kind of a side issue to this. You can't blame COVID, okay? Because this is happening before COVID, it'll continue to happen long after COVID. So
Not this level though, sir.
Okay.
The level is increased.
Pre-COVID, my wife nearly had a nose broken by a 6-year-old. It then took 2 adults to restrain a 6-year-old.
Right.
Don't tell me that was related to COVID, because that was pre-COVID.
No, it wasn't.
That's not an isolated incident.
No.
I could go on and on and take up the rest of your show of stories of my wife's educational journey, of stories of kids not behaving. And I'm not saying it's all kids, and I'm not saying it's, there are elements of ADHD and all the rest of it, okay?
But the only reason COVID's in the discussion is because of the increase since COVID. That's the only reason it's featuring. No one's pretending it wasn't there beforehand.
Right. Are you telling me that if you drew a graph of days lost, school days lost through kids, was horizontal? Are you telling me that? Because I'm telling you it wasn't. I'm telling you it was an upward trend. Yes, it was exaggerated by COVID, but what I'm saying to you is there needs to be an element of parents doing parenting.
I know, but just to find this point, school suspensions have gone up by 33% after COVID. So
yeah.
COVID had, but I'm not pretending there wasn't issues that your poor wife wasn't encountering before COVID. So why do you suppose it is? Because your wife is literally a poor woman on the front line. Is it bad parenting? Is it kids are more feral? What is it?
There's like a lot of these issues, there isn't one sole issue. It isn't just COVID. It isn't just bad parenting. It isn't just absenteeism. It isn't just social pressures. It's a combination of all of these things, and that's where it is. My son's 3,
right,
going on 4, and as a relatively new parent, you literally pick it up as you go along.
Of course.
Yes, the resources available to me now as a dad are better than what they were 15 years ago. And then you could go back, to when you were a new father. What were the resources? I would say they're infinitesimally better now than what they were when you were a new father.
How can parenting? Yeah, I totally agree. How can parenting have failed to the degree that a 6-year-old is ready to thump his teacher in the face, your wife?
Because parents are worried. I think to a degree, parents are worried about not saying saying no.
Unfortunately, it's part of being a parent.
Yeah, it is. Of course, it is. But there's an element of society that just want the easiest path, and think the easiest path achieves the best results.
Yeah, but
that isn't true, and we all know that.
That's not being a dad,
exactly. And that doesn't instill a level of discipline. And I know people go, "Oh, discipline, he's going back to corporal punishment." I'm not. What I'm saying is, they need to know boundaries. And unfortunately, there are some parents out there who just aren't doing that. Unfortunately, then it comes back to schools. What we have to bear in mind is what schools are there for. They are not there as a babysitting service between 9 and 3. They are not that. They are there to educate your children, but it needs to work in partnership with the parents.
ask a final question, and I need to get to other callers. Why does your wife still do it?
She just loves it. She just loves her job. She is there so much for the children. That's why she does 70 hours a week.
Neil, look after her. Thank you. Bally in Hounslow. What can you tell me, Bally? Good morning.
Good morning. Hello. My daughter was at a high school and she got permanently excluded for a safeguarding issue. She let a friend in and lent her jumper, and but she was suffering with some mental health issues that the school was well aware of and promised a lot of help for her, which she never got. So she was permanently excluded and put into a PRU, which she wasn't suited for.
Yeah.
Yes, and which she wasn't suited for. So
What was the impact of that?
Well, her mental health declined. There was, self-harm, and she had a high level of anxiety. And again, she was there for a 6-week assessment, but ended up staying the whole year and kind of conformed into a child where she had to fit in. So then subsequently getting into trouble with the police a lot. But I actually took the school to the Board of Governors, who always side with the head, so that didn't work. But I took it one further and took them to an independent panel.
And what happened? What was the outcome, Bally?
It got quashed, but
Oh, really?
they refused to take her back.
So where now?
So she's left the PRU and she's now at college studying
Oh.
beauty and doing
Okay.
absolutely amazingly.
Oh, so it has a happy ending? How old?
Yes, it
How
does.
old? How old now?
16
Is that what
now.
she'll do for a job, do you think? Somewhere in the beauty of cosmetic trade?
Yeah, I hope so. She's opened up a small business at home,
Brilliant.
and all the help that I got her, I did privately.
Well done.
GPs, unfortunately, were very slow coming, and everything's all a bit of a tick boxy system. So
You've done really well. Well done to you, well done to her. Thanks for that. More calls coming in. Now let's reflect a story that's been running a lot near the top of the news agenda through each of these American XL bully dogs after that horrific attack in Birmingham. And now LBC's been speaking with an owner and former breeder who's challenged the Home Secretary to take his pet for the day to prove the animals are safe. David allowed LBC's Henry Riley to visit him in Dublin.
Bully dogs. I think that any dog, in my opinion, any dog, even a small dog, can be dangerous. Just have to be, just keep an eye on your dog, don't you? Right, guys. So it is Thursday. I'm not going up to my mother's. I'm staying in my flat. I've got a Tesco home delivery coming this afternoon. It's lovely and hot outside and warm. I live by the riverside where I can walk and see the boats. And if I'm left to my own devices and not pressurised and upset, I've got the riverside on my doorstep, which is scenic. There's boats, there's wildflowers, and it's lovely for nature, right? So I am just an ordinary woman living by herself, getting on with things, okay? And that's all I'm doing. I know what the day it is today. It's the 14th of September 2023. It was my son's birthday yesterday, and he spent it up in London. See you later.